But we just got to make the most of the situation by helping Brazil not exist. We're doing our part. I wonder where he's going. Not a big fan of paying more for mercenaries for 5 years, given that I rely on them so heavily. I'm not keen on hemorrhaging all this prestige I worked so hard to get either. But the Sao Francisco guys are going to revolt anyway, so I'll let them do their thing. There goes Brazil, fighting like a bunch of Brazilians, frankly. We'll take down the capital, and everything else is going. Jake, what achievement are you doing? Not all my runs are achievement runs, and this one is certainly not one of them. I'm just running for my own goals here, hitting the money cap. Preferably without any loans, mind. I do know there's an easy way to take care of that with loans, but anybody that knows how I play knows that I just don't play with loans. Let's also keep that spy network going, because I don't like the idea of it degrading. It's a very good way to get some mucho cheap tech. I gotta think it's 1580 that I get to switch my national focus. Alright, down they all go. I also gotta think if I really want this province. It has coffee. I do like coffee. This province is almost done. I'm gonna arrive there. Excuse me. Just casually rolling a 5-5-5 is our France. And of course that's Spain's ruler as well. Because why wouldn't it be? So many natives wanting to crush us. We're natives as well, don't you know? So there we go, all sorted. And I gotta think where I want that colonist to go. Because I mean, this one I could change you as well, change you away from being filthy Catholic. And I think that's exactly what I want to do. So you get out of there. And I will... I mean, I could take it, but that would cost 25. I'm not going to burn it down, not right now. Well, I'll be taking it all momentarily. I'll need you for that, though. So I'll just wait another month, get that tick of everything. This is the one run where I kind of wish I had faster envoy travel time. Spain didn't join this war, is it because of subject stuff? It's a bug that's been fixed already, but I'm still running this on 120 something, I'm not even sure. Oh, that's right, I didn't update to the Hungary patch. You know, I'm going to use the excuse that I didn't want holes in my map. But I will actually update on it soon, because it has a whole bunch of fixes that I want to use. Oh, Spanish Brazil. Blockading my subject, like that's going to help. Oh man! Mutapa's over here. That's gorgeous. How cute. What's also cute is how long these guys are holding out for. Could you please just fall? And then I'm gonna take all your everything. I have very little reason not to. Wow, that's pretty cheap. Not on the Diplo points, but I mean, what was anybody ever going to do about that? This is why I really wish I had religious ideas. I'd save a whole lot of dip in the long run, but needs must. Also, why in the world is France so upset? I mean, France and Portugal both hate me, but too bad. Taking the money as well, because why wouldn't I? And this will be our nice first stop into owning the new world. It's only too good for me to for France to remain there, frankly. And where is this Besalpi? Why are you so... Ah, yes, of course, that old preacher incident. We'll leave him be then. Holy smokes, these Brazilians are so filthy. They're just covering us in disease. Brazilians. This is another place where I could wipe out the natives, and it would be kind of nice. Actually, it's fairly tempting. They haven't helped us out much at all. But we might still get an event, and the event that gives extra... don't know how to manage that. The event that gives extra native assimilation is always good. Holy smokes. Bloody Brazilians. If France even want military access, all too happy to give it. Just stay off my back, pretty please. There we go. Right, so that whole France coalition thing might be something worth worrying about. They'll certainly get outraged, but I don't think they would join a coalition. They might, and then I would... Well, no, nobody else would join it, because Portugal have a truce. But that's all the more reason that I should fight Portugal, lest they actually join such a coalition. Come to think of it, that truce is going to be up very soon. Oh, and they allied France. Well, guess I'm not attacking you then. The worry is, no, the two of them wouldn't. Surely wouldn't coalition me together. If they do, then I'm losing Algarve. Oh well, what's a man to do? Let's just take everything. We must kill, we must keep moving. No real overextension to worry about though. Thanks a bunch. Got more colonialism now. Maybe Norway has to be the next one to die. That would allow me to burn down his colonies. Well, burn down, take for myself. It's all the same to me. Still, there is quite likely going to be revolting around here. So let's get our units together somewhere and figure out where to go from here. I'm not sure if I want or really care about Porto Seguro right now. But at least if I took this, I could block off the French from getting inside. I don't know, it's not a strategically important colony to me, so I'm... but it's already built up a fair bit. Give it another 10 years and it'll be done. Colony in West Africa. Yeah, but it's not too big a deal, any other people colonizing the Ivory Coast. Colonizing this, now this is a big deal. Plus, Portugal isn't somebody that I can really fight right now so long as they've allied France. I need them to fall out over something. But sadly, it's just likely that they're going to all want to kill me. Well, this is nice though. We can now be Empire rank. Which, what does that mean for us? Well, core creation cost even cheaper. In fact, it's pretty all good. Nice. Still, I need to start making some cores around here. What's it going to be? I only really need to get cores on 5 of them. This one will be done in a couple of years. Although I should have at least a couple of units on it so that it doesn't go ape. So that means I only need 4. So maybe I should take the 4 cheapest provinces to core around here. That's a 1. That's a 2. A 3. A 4. And that'll make 5. And then the rest will go to them, and then it's my colony's problem. Do I have other cores to worry about that are actually mine? I thought as much. And the one's causing me overextension. Interesting that 2 of them actually are. More than just 2 of them. Of course, those were conquered from natives, so that's why it is. What cultures did you gain when you became an empire, Jake? Good question. That's this wonderful, it's really not wonderful, culture group right here. And this land isn't too bad. This land pretty much is. I'd really rather have this because it has the good Songhai and Malian provinces, including that of lots of money, but what can you do? We'll just carry on, head held high. Thanks for giving me admin power. No thanks for costing me loads of dosh, but I need that admin power right now. And it makes people like us some more. My favorite kind of anything. We don't earn nearly enough money in Zanzibar, but all that's going to change once we integrate Bara. Not Bara. Bitsamascara. As for truces, yeah, it's a real shame that Portugal allied France, so I won't get a cheap shot against them. Tell you what would be a cheap shot, though. Taking out Spanish La Plata as well. This colonist here, his job will be done soon. I could set up here and gobble this up too. It's going to be quite the demand on my units to have an army over here. So I'm not dripping with men. But if I just assume that I don't really have to defend the heartland, I mean that's a safe assumption, right? There's no way Portugal would attack me and call in France. France who wants land from me and is outraged towards me. Yeah, he's probably going to do that, and then I won't really have the freedom to ship units back, will I? It would take some time. This sounds like an early warning sign to build a transport navy. Because I could never keep up with a heavy fleet. Still, let's get you guys over there. Why didn't Spain defend their colonial nation? Oh, there's a bug in 120, but it's fixed in 121. It's because of bordering different religion, which is a flag that was there. And no longer Castilian, no longer Christian. As God intended. Don't go over there, I need to actually grab you guys from here. Tampa's happy enough there. My friends down here are... Oh, let's not forget about keeping the spy network going. I don't want it to just piddle away to nothing. Delicious, relatively high development land here. Feels like a culture worth accepting, actually, the Malagasy. It's a shame it's 100 Diplo that I don't want to spend. Jake, remember the first corps will be their capital. Well, that'll be this. Doesn't matter too much to me where their capital is. Maybe it should, but... well, they wouldn't want it to be down here. I'd want it to be up here. So much colonizing to do, so little time. But they're almost certainly going to have plenty of revolts, which is why I need my army on standby for them. That's why these guys are heading off, or at least they will at the turn of the month, so that they spend less time at sea and take less attrition. Almost no attrition, if only they had anybody in charge of them. Hell yes to production efficiency. Watch that money skyrocket. Paying for himself, really. Oh, I had extra transports. Damn. How am I so good at not paying attention to my own country? It's baffling. So there's so many places I want to be and so many places I want to expand. I probably have the resources to do it, I just don't have the concentration to do it. It's a tragedy, really. Tragedies here, to be honest. I only need a couple of people there. To be honest, I only need one person here, but why have any half measures? You guys should join my main force. And honestly, I need to be down here. I want both these colonies. The reason I do is that colonial nation with 10 provinces, they're going to give me 3? Sorry, they're going to give me an extra merchant for having 10 provinces. That I want pretty badly. I sure hope that isn't coalition. Okay, no, it's just other truces. And I'm only too happy to humiliate the vintage Brazilians. They're probably not happy, but that's their problem. Really, though, this is more than I'll need to take down Spanish La Plata. How much could they possibly even have? I should honestly just keep you guys back here for dealing with revolting dissidents, which, if anything, is the one that requires more of an army. And then you guys can take care of the La Plata. All these disgusting conversions. Thankfully, though, Colonial Nation should be able to see to those with his incredible conversion powers. Not that I think he's going to be jacked full of ideas, but his tech... well, at least he won't have better dip tech than me, right? Shake Norwegian colony near Madagascar. We see it. We've seen it for a while now. Oh, that I see. Now I'm going to pretend that I am not drinking all that inflation and just push that down. And just imagine that I got a bad event or something. Some people see Gold Rush as a bad event. I mean, it gives you gold, sure, but it also gives you plenty of inflation. I find it very difficult to see the bad side of getting loads of gold. It's just really nice. Alright, this will be done very soon anyway, so I'm going to recall you and send you down here. The Spanish don't deserve colonies. In fact, there's not a whole lot the Spanish deserve. Savage beatings, perhaps. Alright, Russia. Getting angsty over there is good news for me, because I still kind of want Denmark dead. Okay, who doesn't, right? Jake, maybe feed that prestige to your subjects. Yeah, I keep getting loads of it. But I can't think of anybody worth giving it to. I mean, Morocco... their better dip tech is insane. And then there's Mutapa. But Mutapa will be inside me very soon. And once they are, Morocco will also be quite a bit happier. Because they won't see themselves as being so strong. Conquistador is now Master at Arms, as if he needed to be. So that colony of mine will be up and on the go in 100 days, and then I come crashing down on... What would you even call these people? La Platine. Oh, there they are. Why? Okay, so it's a French conquest over there, which is making them busy. That's kind of bad for me if I end up fighting them there. Let's just hope for the best, though. That's what I'm best at. Control and drag will select only ships. Good information, lots of people don't know it, which is a crying shame. But if anywhere, you should be over there. I really need to seal off the Cape here. It's a lot of sealing to do, especially when those are colonies that could be spent over here. But there's only one more colony I really need over here, and that's one of these, so that I can claim Pasai land and just consume them. Oh, there's going to be consuming, and soon I'll have an extra diplomat for it as well. Why is Yaka so disloyal? Ooh! I'll answer that question first. Yaka is really disloyal because I forced them to become Sunni. I kind of hoped that they would revolt against me so I could crush them and get rid of that malice, but alas. So, abandoned mounds. From a distance, our conquistador thought them to be mere hills standing among an otherwise empty plain, but as we drew nearer, an enterprising fellow in the company noticed how regular they were. He soon pointed out his companions, they must be the remnants of the great pyramids of an ancient people. There must be gold. 50 admin if I don't, but there must be gold. Oh, baby, we're gonna get so much gold. Yeah. Well, there's our first core at least. This will be done soon, and we only have 2 colonies, soon to be 3. I can afford 3 colonies. Hell, I could probably afford 4. I could certainly afford getting rid of loads of my mercenaries and actually having a proper regular army, but I'll do that after this war is over. This disgusts me. Portuguese on my doorstep. I'm probably going to start taking this over as well. But they probably won't infringe on Zanzibar. And even if they do, I mean, where are they going to put it? Cape? It's Cape that I need to seal off. Did I ever eliminate Cape natives? Hell yes. It's all my glorious culture now. Ah, dirt was all we found. Gutted. Oh well, that's 50 admin down the drain. Got our home here now. Portugal no longer considers me a rival. Please say it's not because they fell under a union. Okay, no, they just don't. I could start considering my own, but that would be France or Commonwealth, and frankly I don't want either. I'm happy enough having not enough power projection, really, if... Well, no, I shouldn't look at it that way. Commonwealth is a safe rival, and I'm really not about to be fighting France anytime soon, so I could just point my finger at them. I'd like to point it at Ethiopia, but that's unlikely to happen right now. Probably not. Also, I'm going to have to drop that embargo on Portugal, since that's... Nah, let's not know. Let's never mind any of that. I will, however, need you back for declaring some beautiful wars. Because the Spanish La Plata have now got to go. 10 admin per prestige from that event. Good deal, right? Shush you. You know what? Declare war first. Bother with embargoes later. I'm having your land. Hope you don't mind. I also have to ask myself if I care so much about Rio Grande do Sul. The answer is I don't know. It looks like there's a colony there that I could take for myself anyway, but we can carry on with that for now and just dominate. 2 provinces to explore, we'll get to it. Oh, of course, I can't be taking over that colony since it's Spanish rather than the colonial nations. But as long as Rosario... Huh, Rosario is their capital, but it's not possible for that to be their first core. What a mystery. Spaniards. No mystery to be had here, they just die. Where are they going to run to? Probably going to run here, actually. Well, we can still take Rosario. And there's another one of the colonies not worth me taking over. Not sure if it's even worth the 5 mil of burning it, but making sure that Spanish La Plata simply doesn't exist seems like a good thing to do. Or is it? I mean, they are still somebody that could persist and I could still eat them up. No, we'll let them exist actually. I just need to take down their capital. And all is well. Jake Conquistador to get to the hidden colony. Might be nice to know more about it. You're kinda right there. I mean, hell, you guys are gonna take a while to get here anyway, so... Oh, wow. And the thing is, they're going to still exist after this war, so there's no big deal of me just doing that. No need for that last province. France still not very happy, but they're just going to have to deal with it. I want war reparations. You won't be able to afford anything. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces here, so it's not enough to get the merchant out of, but that's okay. I can handle the situation. Alright, Timbuck, Brazil now exists. They are lacking a lot of cores for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4... I think they get a free wait, what? Something about this didn't make sense, but let's not worry about it. Okay, I need names for Timbuktu in Brazil. It's got to be Dosh related, or else I'm not going to be very impressed. Meanwhile, I got to think which of these provinces need and don't need cores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I tell you, it's really nice having reduced core creation cost for a change. It's something I very seldom do. I don't play with reduced core cost builds that often, but when I do, they're the best. This is a lot of units to dedicate over here. Means you don't need to be hanging around. Hanging around is all you're doing, and I still don't think I need this colony whatsoever. I'd be as well just burning it to the ground. I have more pressing needs, like sealing off the Cape. I don't think anyone's going to be too impressed by 3 development provinces, but 5 development, better not take the risk. And Portugal should be able to fling himself over here that bit more. Brazil. Alright, I'm seeing the only thing worth putting in. Simple and to the point. Remember, La Plata means the money in Spanish. I like Brazil. Oh, there was something else that somebody was pointing out to change here. Can't remember what it was though. That was it. That was it. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we've got Brazil up and running, which means, an extra merchant. Also, they're going to be hemorrhaging money for a while, and because I'm such a nice guy, I'm actually going to give them some dosh. I also need to think about these guys. They have provinces that I want. That is to say, all of their provinces. So what's left to claim? 9 development, you say? To shreds, you say? Won't actually be very long until we start coming back. It's only 3 years for them. 76, I need to go and crush down on them. I don't like the Danes. It's safe to say they're probably about to be my worst enemy, so let's make them know their place. There's a whole bunch of things I need to do with my diplomats right now. But this is very acceptable. Good. Lots of rivalry shaping up here. Why does Portugal hate me again? I know, only too happy to put it back. That means I don't have